Aloha, thank you for joining us. Okay, cool. So we are talking about the 30-day cleanse that we are doing. It's a group cleanse, and when you opt into this, you will be added into as a Facebook page. We'll go down in depth about the cleanse, why the cleanse, how it works in our bodies, about the different products that you're using during the cleanse, different recipes. We'll go over how to make bone broth. Very cool, very educational. We're doing this with a nutritionist, and she's gonna have a lot of really good, juicy information for us. So, well, let's talk about this cleanse. Well, first of all, actually, let's talk about toxins. We are exposed to more toxins in that one day than our grandparents were in their entire life. Dr. Reed talks about this in his book, Health and Wellness in a Toxic World. He also talks about a study that was done where they analyzed the blood in a baby's umbilical cord, and they found over 287 toxins in that little baby umbilical cord blood. That is crazy. They haven't even been exposed to this world yet, but because of the blood in the mom, our children are being born with tons of toxins. So those are just a few reasons that we really need to do cleanses and detox so that our body can function properly. Also, it's sad that the air in our houses is worse than the air outside. The reason that is because we have all these our cleaning products, our perfumes, lotions, air fresheners that are totally adding tons of toxins in our homes. Our bodies are designed to help us get rid of these toxins, okay, right? Like our lungs, when we breathe, they're designed to get the toxins out of the air for us. Our gut, our GI tract is totally designed to get rid of toxins and pull toxins out. And our skin also is something that our body uses to help protect us from toxins. And what's crazy is that over 60% of whatever we put on our body, our skin absorbs into our body. There was this crazy study that I found, and actually through sourcing it, some sources say that it's 168 and other sources say it's 515, but either way, that's crazy amount, because those numbers are what they're saying women put on our bodies every single day. So whether that number is 168 or 515, they're ridiculous, because that's just what on a regular average woman, what she puts on her body on an average day. Even if it is just 168, that's gnarly, right? That is gnarly. So, what this cleanse is gonna help us do, help our body so that it can function properly. So doTERRA sells a really awesome kit. It's called the Cleanse and Restore Kit. And in that Cleanse and Restore Kit, you're gonna receive all the products that you need to do a successful cleanse, to cleanse all of these major parts of your body, okay? So, let's talk about what some of those are. One of the products in there, it's called the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So in that Lifelong Vitality Pack, you will get a food nutrient, and has your food nutrients and your minerals. Again, everything that doTERRA has is organic and non-GMO, which is good, and they're food-based. So that's great because our body recognizes it as food because it is, so we're able to absorb it and get the most out of it. And the other thing inside this Lifelong Vitality Pack is an omega complex. And the omega complex has your 3s, 6s, and your 9s, and it's really important because our body needs to have a good balance of all three inside their body. It also has your ginkgo bilobas and a bunch of other super awesome things which help support our brain and healthy cardiovascular. So that's really important because we do not produce our own omegas at all. We only get them from outside sources. The next thing inside the Lifelong Vitality Pack is Alpha CRS. Now, Alpha CRS is a cellular support, and we need to have cellular support because our cells need support, right? So another thing inside this Cleanse and Restore Kit, so that was the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So now the next product inside of there is Zendocrine. There are 2 different Zendocrine products inside this Cleanse and Restore Kit. One of them is the Zendocrine oil, and this oil actually comes in capsules inside this kit. And what that does is this is going to help support your liver, your kidneys, and your urinary tract, and help support those systems. And then the Zendocrine Detox Complex, this comes from herbs, and this is going to help to detox those major organs so that we can then build them back up with probiotics, which we'll get to in just a second. The next product that we're going to talk about is GX Assist, and the GX Assist is actually going to help really detox the rest of your body, your GI tract, just kind of lets like flush it out, clean it out, so that we can then rebuild that up with the probiotics. So the probiotics, doTERRA's probiotics, they actually have it patented, and they come in a double capsule, and they have a prebiotic and a probiotic in it, and so it has food for the probiotics. And actually, you may not know this, but inside of our gut, the acid in our gut has the same pH balance as like battery acid. So when we eat foods that have probiotics in them, like sauerkraut, yogurts, things like that, actually a lot of them totally get disintegrated before they even get to where they need to go. So it is really, really important to be taking a probiotic. It is good to eat those foods too, but it's really important to be taking a probiotic. And so what happens is that this probiotic particularly is able to get to the right place in your GI tract before it's released, so that it has the most full effect on helping rebuild your gut, okay? Another product that you're gonna get are Terrazymes, and Terrazymes are amazing because they're food enzymes. And what this does, this helps us to absorb our food better, and it also helps us to break down our food better. It is really important that we have the enzymes necessary so that we can actually get the best nutrition from the foods that we're eating. Lemon essential oil is also included inside this kit. What lemon essential oil does is it actually helps to increase our glutathione levels inside of our body so that we can naturally detox. Another thing that it does is it actually helps pull out toxins out of our fats. Because we have these toxins inside our body, what our body does to protect us is it stores toxins in our fat. And so lemon, and also another oil called lemon sassy, that helps our bodies release those toxins out of our fat cells, so then we can also like let go of that fat. Sometimes the reasons we can't lose like that last 10 pounds is because they're so full of crap, you can't just let it go. So these are gonna help us be able to let those things, get rid of those toxins so that you can lose that extra weight. Something that I would say, so this kit, which has everything that we just talked about in it, is $245, okay? Which is awesome, because you are gonna have and be feeling really great after this 30 days. Some of it during this 30 days, you might feel a little bit icky, and that's just because you're like cleaning your stuff out, and just to know that that's okay and that's a part of the process. But once you clean it out and you build it back up with those good probiotics, you're gonna feel better, and your organs are gonna be able to function better. You're gonna have more energy. You're gonna be able to sleep better. Your hair is gonna be shinier. You're gonna just have overall feeling of better well-being. So there is a product that I would say to add on to this if you want to partake. So we told you about this month, doTERRA has this deal where if you do a 200 PV, you get a free frankincense, okay? So if you're like, oh my gosh, I want to take advantage of that deal, and I want to do this cleanse. So the cleanse is $245, but the PV is $175, okay? So what that means is you need to add on something else. I would suggest adding on the Slim and Sassy gels. They are 30 PV. So that's just gonna get you right to that perfect 200, and now you also get a free frankincense. What? Super great. The Slim and Sassy, what that's gonna do is if you're wanting to lose weight, you definitely are gonna wanna add this on, because Slim and Sassy is gonna totally help with those sugar cravings. I am serious, totally help with those sugar cravings. They also have a Slim and Sassy oil that you could drink inside your water. The capsules are nice because if you don't like the taste, I like it. But if someone didn't, you could just swallow them. So this is the cleanse. I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome. We would love to have you participate with us. And if you're interested in participating and getting that free frankincense, then get the Cleanse and Restore kit, as well as add on that Slim and Sassy gel caps, okay? And then you're gonna get the free frankincense. And what's cool with when you get the kit also is that if you're not already enrolled in doTERRA essential oils, then because this is also included as an enrollment kit, so the $35 membership fee is totally waived. What? Yeah, I said it, totally waived. Awesome. And so what you'll also get is then you become a doTERRA wholesale customer. And so you'll have your own account where you could get future products, if you want, at 25% off. Okay, that sounds good to me. And you're gonna be a part of our group and our team. So if you want to do this cleanse, give us a call, the number's below, and let's get you hooked up and set up, and let's rock this 2018 out with a healthier you. Have an amazing day. Looking forward to working with you. Remain unaltered.